All right, here we go. What are we doing, you might ask? We are putting in some sweat equity / man hours for a good friend. I really don't know how else to say it, but a farm that we do, actually a handful of farms we do quite a bit of work on, setting them up for field to fork events for the National Deer Association. The landowner's a really great friend of ours. We don't necessarily get to hunt it ourselves. We'll shoot a few does off of it, but it's something that I believe if you put in enough work and are in it for the long haul, at some point we may get to really help his boy manage it, and maybe get to hunt it ourselves. So always nice to help people out in situations like that, even if it's not something that benefits you right away. We got a handful of farms that are kind of like that. So on the schedule for today, I think we got like 15 redneck soft sides to put up, a handful of shooting lanes to trim, just some odd and end maintenance stuff for him. He actually hurt his back yesterday, so gives us even more of a reason to help him out. But not too bad weather. We got a little cold snap here in Missouri right now. I hope the heat's kind of beside us. Season's sneaking up on us really quickly. I don't know how prepared, I guess, to say we are. I think we're as prepared as we can be, but things are looking great in some aspects and not great in others. So we're just going to take everyone along today, show you kind of setting up a couple of these farms and more or less just BSing as we go along. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Farm number one. Yeah. When you take a step, crank. Ouch. Oh, I'm sorry, Brady. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, farm two. Oh, coming across a sketchy bridge. That one went fairly quick. We threw 3 soft sides up. Everything looked pretty good. It's dry here. We haven't had rain and it's going on probably 6 weeks now. Oh my God, the roads are awful. I will say one thing that's kind of interesting about these farms after being on them over the years. They're kind of in country that people don't really care about deer hunting in. Like, it's a lot of big cattle, and I think some of the strategy that goes into these farms is they've switched everything to ag and essentially managed them strictly for whitetail. So it seems like they're holding and growing some of the best deer in this area. Just something I've kind of observed over the last couple of years of being on them, but pretty neat. We're about to pull up to the second one now, so we're gonna get going on it, see if we can't. This is probably the farm that needs the most work, but see if we can't get rolling on it. And if we can get this farm and one more done today, I'd be surprised, but we'll see what happens. Keep following along. All right, we just threw this redneck soft side up. Honestly, for the price, you can't beat these blinds. It's something we've fallen in love with the past few years. They're hardier than a normal pop-up blind. Seems like we get a few more years out of them than the normal Rhino pop-ups or your other branded pop-up blinds. They're a hard canvas material. So this blind actually in particular, it brings back memories standing here. Just behind my back here is where I filmed Hunter kill that 167-inch deer with his bow a couple years ago. I'll roll that film now so you guys can watch it.
Yeah. Open your window. Open your window. Smoking.
Hold on. You guys can watch it. It's something we've never really posted because I never really had a full story of the deer. Just sat with him one night and filmed him kill it. So pretty cool experience right back here off of that blind. It's beans this year, which is cool to see. It was corn the year he shot that deer, but they actually just took out a lot of the native grass on this farm and put it back into crop. So kind of cool to see. They still got some really neat bedding and some timber work done. But we're going to keep the ball rolling. We got I think 3 more of these to set up on this farm and a few chairs to get in a couple different blinds, and then we are on to the next farm. So starting to warm up a little bit, still not bad, about 85 degrees. So we're gonna keep the ball moving. Headed back to the truck to grab another load of blinds. We about got this farm wrapped up. Day 2, headed to do one more farm. My nose is fucking stopped up. I got the allergies pretty bad from yesterday. A lot of pollen in the air. It's so dry here right now. We're going on pushing about 7 weeks, 6-7 weeks of no rain. So allergies kick my ass, but that's all right. We got one more farm to do. I think we got 3 soft sides to put up, 3 tree stands, and throw a couple chairs and some rednecks, and we're done. So after this, we're headed on to another farm to spread hay on a dam. So work never ends. Oh, hang on. Let me finish this up, then I'll show you. Should be. Compared to that one back there. Hand that to the cameraman. Alright guys, we just finished up the last redneck soft side. This is actually a ghillie blind. We do really like the ghillie blinds, but they're kind of a pain in the ass with the windows, but that's besides the fact. Finished up work on all these farms this weekend, and as we sit here in this last blind, we can't help but reminisce a little bit. Really thankful for this landowner. We grew up with a son, and what they've done for us is far exceeds what we could do for them. And just sitting here reminiscing a little bit, I actually killed, and my oldest deer I've ever killed was 8.5, and I killed him out of this blind in muzzleloader season 2 or 3 years ago now. I don't really remember when, and his only request was if I killed him, that landowner shot a doe in the same night. So we came in here, actually first sit, first 30 minutes, I killed that deer. I'll throw the picture up in the corner of the video, but it is cool, you know, like sitting here with these landowners, you know, allowing us to come out and put these blinds up for them to hunt. But not only that, it allows us to be part of the process of the pursuit of mature whitetails, and you really can't help but love it. So all the kudos goes out to the landowner for allowing us to do what we do and the opportunities that they've presented us over the last few years. So we got a couple more stands to check, and then we are piecing out of here.